Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Jaden Cox, and welcome to the Be Elite podcast. And joining us today from the podcast is Bessie, Cindy,
Hello.
Janelle, and we also have Holden, who has not been here for a while. So, hey,
Hello there.
Yay!
and welcome to the Star Wars podcast. So, yay, let's go.
Yeah, and before we go, let's go ahead and let everybody else introduce themselves, and let's go ahead and start with we have a teacher here. We have a few teachers, so our teachers, jump into it. Let us know who you are.
Hey, my name is Sasha Perkins. I'm a teacher of record for virtual.
Hey, I'm Ms. Whitney. I'm a flex English teacher, and I've been a Star Wars fan since I was about 3, so I'm very excited.
Awesome. And now our other students, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Who's going first?
I don't know.
I can go last.
Yeah, I guess I'll go.
Okay,
uh,
go ahead.
I'm Rick. Been a Star Wars fan probably since around 3 or 4 as well. Mostly a big fan of the main trilogy, the originals, and not a big fan of the sequels, but not going to get too much into that.
Awesome,
Hi.
thank you.
Hi, my name is Nessa. I'm a really big fan of Star Wars.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Holden. I'm the idiot who edits these podcasts. I only recently got into Star Wars, but I absolutely love the I absolutely love the main trilogy, and the prequels are pretty good.
Nice.
Holden got the whole setup over there.
Well, my name's Red. I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. I think I've watched it ever since like throughout half of my childhood, if I can even remember. Probably not. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have fun.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, so anybody else want to introduce themselves?
Oh. I could go. I hope you guys can hear my mic. Hi, my name is Pilu, and I know nothing absolutely about it, but I'm here because I'm a part of the podcast crew. So I'm here to take last place. And also, if you guys want to play along, I would put the link inside the description so you guys can play along and see if you guys can get better scores than us. Which probably would.
Perfect. And let's go ahead and let's get ready to get started. So Janelle has created this awesome Star Wars Kahoot. And we are going to jump into this and see what we know about Star Wars. So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, just want to make sure everyone's in the Kahoot who wants to be in the Kahoot. So either say you're not ready yet or put in the chat.
I'm ready.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. First question is a true or false. Does your lightsaber change colors if you turn to the dark side?
I saw this answer. Remember, Janelle, when you were showing us?
Just the new lightsaber. I'm stupid.
Oh!
Giving Snail is winning.
I'm first!
Star Trek or Star Wars?
How's this? Wait, this is opinion. I'm confused.
Yeah, it's more like a survey than a question.
I mean, apparently this
Oh
is
my
part of
God.
the thing.
I love both. I have the correct
Anyone-
opinion. Let's go.
No one said Star Trek.
How can you say our
I love
opinions
Star
are wrong?
Trek.
Okay, next question. Who is Darth Vader?
Oh,
All right, let's just spoil the series for
Yeah.
anybody who hasn't.
Spoiler alert.
Everyone who hasn't watched it.
Granted, it's a cultural icon. It's not like anybody doesn't know.
No, I mean,
Who
some
picked
people probably don't.
Obi-Wan?
Woody
That's
B
not
is
true.
winning.
I'm raising my child to not know.
Who originally owned the Millennium Falcon?
Now, this one's only if people actually didn't watch like the side series or the side movies.
Woody B is still in the lead. What does Star Wars movie and Darth Maul? Oh, sorry. What Star Wars movie is Darth Maul in?
The bad one.
God dang it.
It's not the worst one. No.
I don't.
No,
I don't even know
it-
what
it's-
that
Yes,
was.
it is.
A
It's
million
more funny.
times better than the sequel films, that's for sure.
No, it's the
Exactly.
most
I can't-
boring movie I've ever seen.
I
don't
enjoyed
wanna
it more than Last Jedi. I couldn't
I don't
even
wanna
finish
talk
Last
about it.
Jedi.
Don't
Last
wanna
Jedi,
talk-
Last Jedi was just all over the place. It never
You're
made.
all look, you're all wrong, but it's okay. You're kids.
I like them all. All of
You're
them
the
are
one-
okay. They all have a place in my heart.
I know. My shirt literally says I love them all.
Aw.
Oh, Witty B is still in the lead. Oh.
What's your favorite Star Wars
Another okay.
trilogy?
The right
Oh,
one.
I
dang it.
mean, this
I
is
know.
this is a survey.
There's one right answer there.
One. Singular one.
Okay, fine. I'll do the answer.
There's one right answer.
Yeah,
What?
For the free,
Ah,
for
That's
the
what I'm
free-
saying. This is more like a survey.
Okay, word. Word.
For the
Elated
three people
shark
that
is
didn't take a
right.
hint on the last survey question, come on.
What animal saves Luke on Hoth? Sorry.
Ah.
Hmm.
Forgot what they're called.
Ah.
My money's on Ewok. Yeah. Because they've never done anything useful in their entire
Whoa,
life.
whoa. No, they,
Mhm.
they
Let's not
have.
diss the Ewoks
They defeated an entire army.
with,
With the
arrows.
rocks. I know.
With arrows, so that means something.
Woody
Oh,
B
Woody
is still
B.
winning.
Jeez, Witty B.
This is Kylo Ren a Sith. True or false?
Mm,
Wait.
mm,
I
Is
didn't
he a
finish
Sith?
sequel films. I forgot. I stopped
there-
watching
there
them.
an
so
option
I
for
don't
Florida?
remember.
Kinda.
No, they-
I put
Oh.
Shirley.
Brave,
Brave
Kitten's
Kitten.
coming up.
You look at that. That brave kitten.
Who is this?
a word.
I know who it is. It's one of my favorite.
Liam Neeson is a good actor, though.
Your
Not
favorite
gonna lie.
characters
Agreed.
from your most hated movie?
Yeah, exactly. You got to appreciate the good parts, you know?
Respect the actor, or what is it? It's hate the characters, respect the actors.
There you go,
Gotta
right?
respect
yeah.
the drip.
Woody B is still in the lead. Who are these people?
They're people.
Who are they?
People.
They're people.
They're Jedi.
Kenobi?
They're Jedi's.
They're Ewoks.
The,
That's not
them
an
Ewoks
option.
got a big old growth spurt.
Brave
Yeah,
Kitten
damn,
has an
Woody B,
answer
I see
streak
you.
of
Got
3.
audience.
Would he be again? Okay.
I know Witty Bee is just going crazy.
What's the
Pretty sure
cutest thing in
that's-
Star
This
Wars?
is objective.
Okay. Listen now.
Ewok
Another
gang,
survey?
baby. Let's
Yeah.
go.
If Ewoks win, I'm just signing out.
Oh, Baby
Alright, I'm
Yoda
going
won.
home.
Ewoks.
I like
going
that
home.
Baby
I
Yoda.
did.
Who picked Ewoks?
I did.
I am going
Ewoks
home.
are so cute, especially when they
What
Oh, yeah,
planet
no,
does
they-
Yoda call home?
Oh no.
I actually
Okay,
remember that.
these
Oh,
two are
I
just
actually
very
TARDIS.
remember that.
Okay, I think I know the answer. It's not TARDIS.
so much for using that specific picture of Yoda. I love that picture.
Brave
Perfect picture.
Kitten.
Look at me. Look at me right there at the bottom. You know, look at me.
On fire. at
True
the
or
bottom.
false? This is a Star Wars character.
I mean, it can't possibly be a Star Wars character, can it? Come
Could
on.
be Star Trek.
I think
Oh wow!
that's from a Harry Potter universe.
Oh, there we go for that
I think that's a
Potterverse.
new. I think that's a new
That's
Marvel
double.
villain.
Yeah. See,
Who is the bounty
should
hunter who
call
caught
that
Han
right
Solo?
oh, which bounty hunter caught Han Solo?
Boss.
Okay, we all know it was Dengar.
No, it's gotta be Bose. right?
Nah, it has to be Baby Yoda.
Yes.
It's Baby
Yes.
Yoda.
Yep, time travel. Time travel.
Ooh,
I'm
elated
calling it now.
sharks coming up.
But look at Witty B. Witty B's on
I
fire.
know. What is his name?
His name.
Oh,
Easy.
It's
Easy.
I put
wicked,
it
bro.
too fast.
It's
I
wicked.
put it way
I
too
better
fast.
not
I
get this
put
one.
it-
Bro.
What?
hold
No,
on.
it's the
Hold
child.
Hold
It's the
on.
child.
Name is
Nah.
Grogu.
It is
There are
Grogu.
three people that
Oh
His
wait,
name
I
is
never,
Grogu.
I haven't
The
seen
three
season
people that
2
put
yet.
Grogu. You guys
What are you
are,
talking
guys
about?
are
Okay,
the
Grogu's
Season
right.
two.
But
You guys, you guys,
Grogu.
that was just to see what you guys would think. We
It
just wanted to
was,
see who would
yeah.
pick what. It didn't
because
count
we know
any
how
points.
passionate people are on that.
It
Alright.
didn't go against you for not
Okay.
picking the one that
I
was
see what
right.
we're doing now. I see what we're doing now. I see what we're doing now.
Word.
Playing dirty.
word.
We're
Here we
playing
go,
dirty.
last
What movie
one.
did Chewbacca get his medal in? And this is the last question.
Ooh, okay.
I picked the wrong movie. No.
I got this. I
Does
got
that
this.
mean
100%
that-
got
does that
this.
mean
I
they
got
actually
this.
made the
100% I got
game?
this. I got this. I got this.
Again?
I got this. Do I have this?
Shut up,
I
Ray.
don't
Yes,
have this. I do not have that.
Somebody picked the holiday special. Yeah, that's great.
Hey yo, I'm
Hey,
top
Brave
5.
Kitten got
Alright,
third
alright.
place.
Yay,
Alright.
Brave Kitten.
Elated Shark second, and first
Yes.
is
Who is
Woody
first?
Bee.
Witty Bee.
Who's Witty B?
Who's Witty Bee?
Yeah, who won?
Who's
I was
yeah,
in
who?
third place.
Oh,
I'm in second.
And then I got third.
He's my big brain power.
Miss
Good
Oh,
job,
wait, the last
everyone.
one wasn't Rise of
Pretty sure
Skywalker.
Miss
It was,
Whitney is first.
it was
Yeah.
a new Hope. Wait.
Yeah, you being a little too quiet, Miss Whitney.
Yeah, she wasn't raising her head or anything, just like. "No, I got
That's
this."
me. But yeah, I won.
Oh,
That
I
last-
knew it. I knew
You
it.
know what?
I knew it. I knew it.
No,
I
okay.
knew it,
You know
I
what?
knew it.
I'll allow
No.
her to win since she knows more about Star Wars than I do.
Well, that
At
last,
least I got
that
second
last one,
place.
Thank you.
that last one confused me because Rise of Skywalker, that one didn't have Chewbacca or Skywalker or Han. So I was like, wait, no, it was a New Hope.
No. So in A New Hope, Chewbacca does not get a medal, and they
You
give it
should
to
have.
Rise of Skywalker.
Oh right.
Right.
Oh
could've-
dang it.
oh.
Oh dang.
Yep.
Dang.
That's right. That's right.
This is
I
true.
could have sworn though that you got one.
I forgot that they just left him out.
So I
because
wasn't
he
the
was
only one that
furry.
picked a New Hope.
Yeah, it's the
No,
only
I picked
thing
it.
to
I
have
picked it.
it.
But I still won, Jaden. I still won. I told you. I told you I was win.
Keep that
I
same
told you I
energy-
win.
Keep that same energy on Tuesday, all right? Keep that same energy.
All right. All right.
I think we're
I
both
always win
missing the
Kahoot.
picture
I
here. I'm
always
above
win
the
the
both of
Kahoot.
y'all, okay? So I deserve all the praise.
All right, Janelle, can you go ahead and stop sharing screen, and we'll just go ahead and jump into the conversation. So, congratulations to those who got first, second, and third. But it was really just to have fun about Star Wars.
I'm mad at
so-
Holden though.
Why are you mad at Holden?
Because he did not pick Baby Yoda. He chose whoever he
Ewok.
chose.
A
Ewok.
child.
A child.
Oh,
The child.
Wait, no. I chose Ewoks. I thought you were talking about the name. I was like, what? But yeah,
No,
no,
'cause-
Ewoks.
It was
Ewoks.
obviously Baby Yoda.
No, it's obviously the
to-
Ewoks. You're wrong.
Grogu.
To fans, it's
Grogu.
Baby
Come on
Yoda.
now, it's
to
Grogu.
the unexpected people, it's a child, and then to Mandalorian and Ahsoka, and people that know Baby Yoda is Grogu. So it could have
Right.
gone like any way.
Like,
It
I haven't
could've.
seen season 2 yet, so
spoiler alert.
But whoever picked Ewok is just
Just wrong.
yeah. They
Whoever
really
picked
they
Ewok,
really
you
did.
hurt my heart.
Well, let's talk about Star Wars and what Star Wars got you into the franchise. What is it that got you into it? I know for some people it was The Mandalorian, but what got you into it?
a Disney Plus subscription.
It was The Mandalorian.
No, I've always been that Star Wars kid from heart. I mean, seriously, up on my roof up there is like all of my collections of like the ships, and I have 2 Millennium Falcons, a couple of TIE fighters, and a couple of the Clone Wars machines built. So I've had those forever. So I've always just had that since I was 3, and like I've just always loved it no matter what. And then it expanded into Marvel and Harry Potter, but Star Wars was what got me into the whole cinematic universes.
There we go.
I think the thing that made me want to be more a part of Star Wars was like the battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan. It just like activated something inside of me saying, this is what you're gonna be into for the rest of your life. Don't bother changing it. It's never gonna leave you. I promise you, it's never gonna leave you.
There you go.
I would just like to say my Nintendo DS brought me to Star Wars.
Okay. No, there's nothing
I
wrong
remember
with
The Lego
I
Star Wars
remember
games.
that.
Yeah,
There's
it was-
Lego Star Wars games.
Yo,
I remember that.
I never got past that Darth Maul mission on Tatooine.
Oh,
I
think
remember
I-
that.
I
That
think
is
I
the
did
one
it.
thing I remember.
I
Well, I
think-
never
think
got
I
past
did
it.
pass
I was just too dumb to even process who Darth Maul was.
I don't even know.
But then what made me stop
Like,
watching Star Wars is the series. yeah,
What series?
the series made me stop watching it.
Well, which one? There's like the Clone Wars, and there's the.
I think it was
they
the
don't have
Clone
a-
Wars.
Dang,
Oh.
dang.
That made
dang.
you stop watching it? Oh man.
The Clone Wars, really?
No,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. What was the other one?
There's
Rebels.
Clone Wars,
Rebels?
Rebels.
I think Rebels. But Rebels was
It,
one
it
that
has to
kinda
be
did it for
Rebels
me.
because Clone Wars is
Yeah.
just god tier. You can't.
I don't
it-
remember. I just remember I was young. Okay, that's all I remember.
Yeah, I think Rebels was kind of where I stopped for a bit and then moved on to a different one. Like, I think it was Marvel next, and then it was Harry Potter, and then a little bit of both. Now I have a collection of both Harry Potter and Marvel and Star Wars stuff because I'm a nerd.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't
Nothing
even
wrong
have
with
the
that at
guts to
all.
start the Rebel series.
When I was little, I was obsessed with Star Wars, and I wanted to do everything except for watch the movies. I just had no way to watch them because we didn't own them on DVD or anything, and I didn't finally watch them until 2 years ago, I think, and I loved them. Said Empire Strikes Back is in my top 10 movies of all time.
Okay.
When you first said that, I thought you were going to say that's my top 10 Star Wars movies and Star Wars. I'm like, there's only like 9. Yeah, of like the
That's his
main
top 10.
trilogies. Yeah, it's the top 10 out of the 9 movies.
I will say that listening to you all talk about why you like Star Wars is like on the verge of making me cry. My dad took my mom on a date to go see the original Star Wars in the movie theaters. And my dad was hooked since then. So when I was born, we like had Star Wars bed sheets on the bed, and we have those original containers that look like C-3PO for the action figures, and we've just always done that. I do cosplay as Star Wars characters together with my daughter. So I make costumes from scratch, and she just saw A New Hope for the first time. We went to the El Capitan on Friday of this week, so she got to see it on the big screen, and she like cheered when the Death Star blew up, and I was like actively sobbing. So her
Aww.
favorite character is she's 4. Her favorite character is Obi-Wan Kenobi so far. She says that she's sad about what happened to him. But her middle name is Leia, so Star Wars runs very deep in our family.
Oh wow.
Wow.
As she says with the Mandalorian helmet behind her.
I love it.
I
As
have
you
to
can
carry
see.
it through the family.
That's awesome. Wow. Oh, cool. All right, who's next? What got you into Star Wars? Nobody? Oh, I'll go. So it was a lifelong thing for me. I'm the youngest out of all my siblings, so including my twin. He's actually 8 minutes older than I am, so I am officially the youngest person. So growing up with, I have 3 brothers. It was always you see what they're into, and it was Transformers, GI Joe, Turtles, and Star Wars. So Star Wars was always there from the original trilogy, all the way until the horrible recent trilogy that we had. But it's still Star Wars. I still love every minute of it because they're still giving us more stories in that universe. I love the old video games of the old Republic, Republic Commando. I've never read a novel on it, but I've read graphic novels on it. And just a huge Star Wars fan, and a huge not Star Trek fan. So I came from one of those households where you were one or the other, and I was like, yep. It's like, yeah, Angels or Dodgers? Angels. Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Wars. So that's how it was growing up here. So
Wait.
Whoa, wait. Did you
That got a lot of people's attention.
just cancel out the Dodgers? Is that what I heard?
That's what I was going to ask you too. Second of all, when were you going to tell us that he had a twin?
Yeah, the twin too.
No, his twin probably hosted a couple of the meetings. Let's be honest. He
No,
called
man.
in sick and then just
Yeah,
let his
you
twin
never
do it.
told us.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Like,
I
he
do.
never told
I
us.
knew.
see,
No one's telling us this information. That's crazy.
Who told Janelle
being
before
left
you
in the
told
dark.
any of us?
yeah, I was just like, you can't tell Jaden, but
Oh, what?
Oh, word,
What?
word.
What?
We both share the same name, so he's definitely coming after both of us. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep. What?
Word.
Right.
I'll try to get him on
Right.
here one day.
All right, Jaden, you know what to do.
All right, you know what to do.
Yes, for the last episode when we interview you.
There we go. It won't even be
Interview.
me. It'll be my twin, Justin. So that'll be
We're
great.
gonna know like after the entire podcast.
Yeah, I'm like surprised it wasn't me the whole time. I've just been teaching. He's been doing the podcast. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, by the way, you guys was never here. Don't even know half of you guys here.
All right. Anybody else have anything they want to share about how they got into Star Wars?
Nah.
That's a no. That's a no. All right. So, favorite character?
Anakin.
Oh God.
Annie, huh?
Gotta be Annie. I gotta go with Annie.
I already know.
You sound like one of my ex-girlfriends. That's all she talks about. I got her into Star Wars, and then like 6 months later, she's talking to me about him. What's his name? Can't think of his name. The guy who played Anakin.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, Hayden Christian. She just talks about him all the time. I'm like, you do know he massacred children, right?
Do you know what he did in the temple?
We just skipped that part. We just skipped that part. We don't talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, that's so hot. I'm like, oh, okay, so.
Oh no.
Whoa, so that was a red flag.
Whoa.
I'm so glad you said X. Yes. You don't need that
put it on a watch
toxicity in
list.
your life at all.
No, I don't.
You don't need that.
Ironically,
Yeah, I'm just gonna slide you past.
I have two favorite characters. One is the first one is Chewbacca. The second is Baby Yoda.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, Chewbacca never gets the respect he deserves, so I'm so happy to hear that. Chewbacca's a great character.
When I was younger and I started watching, I used to make noises all the time, even though I could not sleep. I was just making noises. My parents would come in and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm Chewbacca's daughter.
Can you still make the noise, Vanessa? Can you make it now?
No, not as good as I did last time. But my parents are just like, "Oh my God, it's so annoying! Stop!" And I would do it 24/7, and then they're just like, so then I ended up having a Star Wars birthday, and then I ended up dressing up. I ended up dressing up as Chewbacca too for Halloween because my birthday is almost towards Halloween. It's October 22nd, and it's just after years passes, it's like, it's still my favorite character.
I love that. There we go. I'm so glad somebody said Chewbacca.
All right.
I think.
Oh,
you go.
You want to go?
No, you go.
All right. Also,
I'll go, please.
I know. I was like, I'll take over if you don't.
I'll do my Chewbacca impression if y'all don't go. That's what's gonna happen.
Y'all done?
If none of you go, then.
Rick, you done? You want to go?
One of you go.
All right. My favorite character is the one from Chicago, Florida, the one in LA. You feel me? That's my favorite character of all. I'm telling you. He's the best character.
Who?
It's a joke. It's a joke. All right. Anyways, I might have to go for Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I'm agree on you on that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just cause like Ewan McGregor, he just plays it so well compared to other characters. General Grievous, he's just got asthma. That was what he brought to the table. So what do you bring to the Star Wars universe? I'm a robot with asthma.
Beat that. Yeah.
Just the whole.
You're hired.
Gets me.
Welcome to Star Wars.
Actually, I
can't
want
breathe
to make
properly.
that my
Word, you're
ringtone.
in.
There's a little hello there.
Hello there, General Kenobi.
Yeah.
Also, I like to bring up one more thing. Well, I know he's not bald, but I just want to say, apparently one of the characters had a wig. I still think about that moment.
I know. Thanks to Ms. Whitney for that one. She telling us that Hayden Christian wears a wig. No.
Well, that image in my head.
There you go. Thank you. Didn't expect to learn that today.
Yeah, he has hair extensions and or a wig in Revenge of the Sith.
For him to get that mullet thing.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
It's a good mullet thing. Yeah.
Not bad.
I see in the chat Tiana wants to go. So go ahead, Tiana.
Well, mine would be BB-8.
Okay.
Robot.
Yeah. No, that's a good choice.
He has good mind, and the people, I might choose Rhea. Or no, not Rhea. What's the girl's name? I forgot.
Oh,
Ray?
Ray.
Yeah,
I think-
Ray. That one.
Yeah. Good
I think
choices.
that's it.
No, thank you. No, I BB-8's amazing, of course, and yeah, Ray was like the star of that new trilogy. So
And the other
Perfect.
robot,
R2D2.
C3,
C-3PO.
C3PO.
Yeah. I was like R2D2 is like the hero of the story when you think about it. 'Cause he's been there every time. You know,
He was
Dude,
just on snooze.
he's gone through so much. He's just sitting there watching everybody die. And he's just like,
Oh god.
and he's just there, even at like you see him way down the road. You're like, he's still there. Good old
Oh
R2.
no, another one of my friends died. Time to move on.
all right, hey Ray, how you doing?
Just
I've been agonizing over this over here because asking me my favorite Star Wars character is like, asking what my favorite child is if I had more than one child. But I feel like I have to go with Leia because I feel like she doesn't get the credit she deserves a lot. I mean, she is essentially the Hermione of the series. She saves everyone all the time. She doesn't get a medal at the end. She's giving away the medals, even though, she watched her planet get exploded right in front of her. She's fighting for the cause, and then she goes through her Jedi training, and then has to stop, and then becomes a general for the Resistance. It's just amazing. I love her, and she means so much to me.
She's just built different.
She is built different. Very true.
Strong with the force she is.
Yeah.
there you go. Great choice. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
say my favorite character is Han Solo. I have a personal bias for Harrison Ford since I love the Indiana Jones movies and I love his role as Han Solo. He's just such a cool character. That's
That's something my mom would say as well. she's just a big Harrison Ford fan, which I can agree. I
He's
have
fantastic.
I have
mean,
all the
it's
collections
Harrison
of him
Ford.
and Indiana Jones and all that.
Yeah, I feel like no one else could have done that role as good as he did because there's even that moment within Empire with the "I love you, I know." Like technically that's kind of rude, but he just has so much charisma that you're like, oh, so romantic. Even though not really
Romantic, he just rejected her.
rude, but he just
Harrison
the
Ford.
charisma
is-
just
Yeah.
comes off.
He's always a win. He can't go wrong with Harrison Ford.
And no matter what role he plays, he's like Johnny Depp. It's like that
Uh-huh.
iconic role that no matter what you put him in, he can just pull it off. From what's his name, Willy Wonka, or like Captain Jack Sparrow, or it's just like he's one of those characters that no matter what, even if he dies, he's still gonna be iconic.
So iconic.
Absolutely.
Can I suggest another topic?
Yeah. But
that we
first,
could
does anybody
talk
else have
about?
any? Yeah. But first, does anybody else have any other favorite characters they want to throw out there?
Oh, I do have one more. Yoda.
Okay.
Yoda was
I
definitely
was
one of
I
my
was
favorites.
waiting for someone to say it. I'm like, how did no one say Yoda?
I mean, I just like him because he's so small, and yet when he takes off his robe, he just starts doing a bunch of backflips back to back, and he just turn into a whole little ninja green dude. And his voice is just
He's
so
a mini
funny.
Hulk.
Exactly. His voice just even makes it even better. Just the whole the force strong. Maybe I don't know. Can't properly speak because old. It's just so great. It's just so great.
Can't probably speak because old.
Well, poor
Spoken
Yoda.
a
Like,
true poet.
well, like Luke Skywalker, couldn't do the training or whatnot. So what happens? Yoda's just like, yeah, this kid can't do it. He just dies. You're like,
Luke, listen to
Yeah.
me. You can't do
Like,
this.
heck with the yeah.
No, you should have played the Lego Yoda just now. That would have been better.
Luke, your robot is scaring me.
Well, and I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's a really cool video with Yoda. It's the bad lip reading, and it's
Oh my-
seagulls, and it's hilarious. It's
Classic.
great. Yeah, and the end is
Such a
so
cool-
scary. You're just like, man, you'll never look at Yoda the same. So good choice on Yoda. All right, so Cindy Lou, you said you had another topic to suggest. Go for it.
I was thinking maybe we could do like one of you can try to do like the best summary you can of Star Wars and like what you would say to someone who never watched it to get them to watch it, and
got
maybe like
something.
what you would want. Hey, wait, I'm not finished talking. Wait.
Go ahead.
sorry. um, but also like now I lost what I was gonna say. But like, what you would tell. What also like what would you want them to watch first, and like what order, and what advice would you give to them and things like that?
All right. Well, this is what I'll tell them if they never watched Star Wars.
I knew it came from you. It had
I
to.
had to.
It had to. No way
Oh
it
my
wasn't.
God.
What is that?
Not a single
There's
doubt
like-
in my mind.
Oh,
There's
Lego
like many
noise.
people that I've told like what like to watch it. It's the same. I think it's like the same. I think it's like the same thing every time. Just watch it. Don't talk to me
Yeah.
until you watch it, or at least watch one of them. All right.
Yeah.
Like I even have the Ultimate Edition, which has the bonus features and all that in the commentary.
wow.
If you want to borrow them or come over and watch them, just watch them.
But I'll say if
I don't even understand what order it goes into.
I have a suggestion for that, but I'll wait.
I'll just ask them like, you got games on your phone, man?
Oh my gosh. I think what I would say is that since I'm kind of sort of a prequel fan, just to watch the prequels, just so that you can hear Palpatine in his like final moments. I'm not saying like anything else, just Palpatine, just that final moment that he has after he's done using all his electric powers.
Just for that
Help me.
reason.
I'm weak, Anakin.
So I think Holden and I are on the same page that you should do it in the Machete order, which is you start with A New Hope, which is the very first Star Wars movie, and then you watch Empire Strikes Back. And after Empire Strikes Back, you get the big reveal.
Wait.
Then go back and
Let me
watch.
take some notes.
Yeah, so watch A New Hope, and then Empire Strikes Back, and then the prequels, and it'll kind of serve as a flashback
Oh.
to what you just watched, and then Empire Strikes Back, and then you can do the sequels.
Oh, that's great. That's
I think-
that's
yeah,
such a
You
big
can't
brain.
do the
That's-
sequels.
that's the way
a
that
better
I watch
choice.
That's so big brain. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
first two movies.
fair,
then the
I-
When we
prequels,
have the
then
next podcast episode, I'll give you my thoughts.
Yeah, I
on
didn't
the
invent.
Marvel episode.
Also, for Halloween, I was also a stormtrooper.
Well, that's awesome. Hey, the more Star Wars, the better.
And I
Absolutely.
feel
I
bad
know,
'cause
and-
you should also watch Rogue One, because Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars movies. It's probably in the top 3, but I wouldn't. It's not representative. I don't think. Sorry, I'm getting all into it. It's not representative of like the feel of Star Wars.
Mhm.
So I would not watch that before watching A New Hope. I would watch A
Yeah.
New Hope first, and then
and
you go
then
back
do.
and watch Rogue One as you go.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it chronologically.
But then what
Well,
about
you gotta
the
watch Rogue
Solo?
One.
What about the
Rogue
Clone
One
Wars?
is
Like, what about-
dark.
No, not really. What about like Solo? Where would you put that?
Would you even count it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
I don't think.
Solo. I think Solo's fun. I don't hate
Me
it.
too.
I love Donald Glover, so it's worth it just to watch him being
Gambino.
This
Well, I
is
can't wait.
America.
I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see him again in the near future. I think he's playing another movie that's coming up. Which one is it? I don't think he's playing Uncle Aaron again in Spider-Man.
Dang.
Something else. I forget.
Oh.
I would have been so happy if he did.
Yeah, because I don't know what happened to him. It was after Homecoming, and then he's just like, it was Uncle Aaron, and then that was it, the interrogation, and then that was it out of the next few movies. But yeah,
Oh,
I probably
bunch of
put
ideas
Solo.
like
I probably
that.
put Solo like after, probably along after, with what's it called, New Hope. And just because Han Solo is introduced, and then you get to hear his story before he becomes into Carbonite and all that in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I
Just
think
to-
that the main thrust of the trilogies is the Skywalker saga. So if
Yeah.
you watch the original trilogies and then the prequels in the middle and then the sequel trilogy, you've got the full Skywalker, Anakin, Luke, Rey, the whole saga. So you've got that whole thing, and then you watch Rogue One, and then Solo, and then Clone Wars and Rebels, and there's just so much Star Wars media to consume that I think after that you can go whatever order you want. And I like to tell people there's no rules for Star Wars. I mean, you can like Star Wars however you want. If you're a prequel person, if you're a sequel person, if you love The Mandalorian, like I obviously do. I mean, The Mandalorian is probably one of my favorite Star Wars things, but there's so much where you like rank your favorite movies, and then you get people on the internet being like, do you even watch Star Wars? And I'm like, buddy, I have 3 Star Wars tattoos. Like, yes, I've been watching it for 30 years, but there's, it's one of those things that it's very hard to have an opinion, especially in a public space about it. And it's a weird thing. Like, the more Star Wars you like, the more you get criticized. Like, I like the sequels. I think they're very fun. I don't think they work together really well, but boy, howdy, do people yell at me on the internet.
It is something.
It is something.
Also, the first time in the official like Star Wars canon that we have serious screen time of a woman that uses a lightsaber. So
very true.
There's that. That's very important to take into account, that even if you don't like the movies, that was a real big thing.
Oh, that's true.
And I felt the last one got better. The last Skywalker, that was probably the best out of the.
I don't know.
It depends completely on if you like The Last Jedi, you're gonna hate Rise of Skywalker. If you hated The Last Jedi, you're gonna like Rise of Skywalker, because Rise of Skywalker essentially was like, hey, remember all that stuff we set up in Last Jedi? Forget about it.
Yep.
So I love The Last Jedi, so I hate Rise of Skywalker because it's just a 180. I think
I'm with her.
Yeah,
I'm exactly with her because I liked Last Jedi because it was set up nice. They brought back Anakin. They brought back Luke. They explained the story pretty well. But Rise of Skywalker, it was just all over the place. I mean, Palpatine comes back, then all of a sudden, Kylo Ren decides to go good again, and then he just keeps switching, and then he breaks his helmet, throws away the sword or the lightsaber, then dies, and then it's like it's all over the place.
Yeah,
it was just madness, and they didn't do too well on that one.
It wasn't like that like, oh my gosh, it wasn't that like eventful to me. Like I enjoyed most, like, some parts of it, but when it came down to like the final part with Rey and Kylo and them having their weird little moment, whatever you can call it, it made me like want to cry and just be in a hole for the rest of my life.
And then taking the Skywalker name.
Exactly. That would make me want to bury myself.
If she's a Palpatine, I say accept it, change the family crest name, and then change it to good instead of just leaving Palpatine back because you want to change it instead of taking a name that isn't yours.
Exactly.
I was going to make an analogy, but it's a podcast, so I'm not going to do that. I'll talk to you in our next class meeting about. I don't want to say it publicly, but it's that idea of like, if you had a name that was associated with someone that that blew up planets with the Death Star, you wouldn't want to change your last name to this family of Leia, who you loved like a mother, and Luke, who trained you in the ways of the Force. That's not enough to be like, yeah, I am part of this family. I mean, found family is such a big trope of, this is the family that we make. She didn't have a family, and she saw these 2 people as parental figures, but like, you're not allowed to call yourself Skywalker. I would have preferred that she stayed Rey Nobody. You don't have to be a Skywalker, but I understand why she changed her name from Palpatine.
Yeah, but even Kylo Ren, he was Ben Solo. He's still, he was still Solo, and he didn't change his name to Palpatine or to Vader.
He changed it to Kylo Ren.
That was just his cool name,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his nickname.
He wanted to be cool in the streets.
That's like Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. Nobody called him Anakin Skywalker anymore. He was Darth Vader, and that's the thing with
Except
Kylo.
for Ahsoka.
Just the thing that made it even worse was that Rey looked directly in the eye of Luke and Leia and said, "Yeah, I'm a Skywalker."
And they nodded, giving her approval. And it's not just that's not just a vision. That is their forced ghosts telling her to go with it. So if you're I'm sorry. I'm saying that if you disagree with Rey taking on the last name of Skywalker, you disagree with Luke and Leia, because they both approved of it. So
yeah, I'll
I guess if you're on Team Anakin, you that's where you would stand.
Yeah, I guess I'll disagree with Luke and Leia. Yes, I'm disagreeing with them.
Sorry, Luke. I love you, but you gotta go.
Yeah, no,
Go hunt somebody else. Yeah.
yeah. Why don't you go bug like Finn or something?
Finn needs some help. He's been through
Finn
a lot.
needs help.
Yeah.
He was a stormtrooper. Now he's not. Just go hang out with them.
There's
Yeah.
actually one.
He also
question
changed
about
his name. Yeah.
The,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why aren't you guys mad that Finn is called Finn?
Because it fits. It just fits. I mean, it's like Finn. There's no better name. Like
That's what you call him.
FN 1217.
I think that it's rude that he gave up his legal given name of FN2187 and just changed it willy-nilly to Finn.
No, it's
That's
his nickname.
ridiculous. Everyone knows
His
you can't
nickname.
change your names in the Star Wars universe.
I mean,
No, it
do you
was-
really
it
want to
was-
be
it was-
named after like the entire
Oh.
empire?
Oh, he didn't want to be named after the Emperor. Red Palpatine? You just crisscrossed yourself, Red.
I mean, but that's different. It's Ray. You like
It's the exact
Ray.
same. It's the exact same. You
But
said
Finn is
he
a
was
national
still-
treasure, man.
I love Finn.
No, he's still-
But you're saying that he changed his name because he didn't want to be associated with the Emperor. That's exactly what Ray did.
No, he,
Yeah,
he
and
still,
he
he
called
still has
number-
the
you know
storm.
what's crazy? He's also
Oh my goodness.
he's
No,
trash.
he's still, it's his nickname. He didn't legally change it. He just said everybody call me Finn.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I missed the part where we had the deleted scene where Ray went to the courthouse and filled out the paperwork. Sorry, I don't have
Galactic
to-
courthouse.
I don't have to
Well, no, well, if she
I
kept her
paid
name as
money for
Palpatine
this.
because
This
she
is
knows what her name
entertaining.
is, then
But
yeah, it
she
would have
only
made sense.
she only knew that her last name was Palpatine for like 12 minutes.
And
Yeah,
if
if
he had a
you-
code name
if I-
or like a number as a name, nobody wants a number as a name unless you want to be
Nobody
called.
he's
wants
not a
Palpatine
droid.
as a name.
Palpatine would be a cool
True.
name. I don't know.
I will die on this hill.
No, I
Please don't.
think she should have.
Okay, I take it
I
back. I'm
think she
sorry.
should
No,
have
just
kept
don't do
it
that.
and let the
Fight,
Skywalker
fight,
legacy die.
fight.
Everybody
fight.
died. Everybody in the Skywalker legacy died peacefully. Anakin, he died peacefully knowing that he got to see his son. Luke, he died peacefully knowing that he wasn't the last Jedi. Leia,
gonna fight
she
you.
died knowing that that everything will be okay. So I
Right.
think that I think that they should have just died peacefully and then kept the Palpatine to change the legacy of that and then let that settle.
Rick.
What?
You said
turning- you're
everybody
turning
in the
to Savannah right now.
Skywalker legacy died a peaceful way, but what about his aunt and uncle? They were slaughtered and burned to death.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those two.
That is true. That is
He
true.
peacefully burned to death.
So why is
Oh,
my
Rick?
My son will live on. He has
Wait.
There's two
why
Ricks.
is my
Why are there two Ricks?
What the fuck?
yeah?
to. Wait, there's two
what?
Ricks.
He needed reinforcements. He's like, hold on now. She says she'll die on this hill. Hold on. Getting the other Rick.
Wait, what is that?
Rick?
Rick is making sure she will die on this hill.
He's
He's
like
pulling in
the
the
clone
back.
army of Ricks. Yeah.
Oh, well, why is it connecting to my phone? No, it's not connected.
Why
What?
did
I
it
don't
throw
have-
you out? Rick, why did it throw your iPhone out?
Rick.
Yeah, throw that out. I don't know why it's connecting to that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just like, cause I don't have Zoom on my phone. I don't normally use it. I just whenever I have my meetings, I have it on my
Sometimes that
computer.
happens.
She's making an army
Yeah,
of
no,
Ricks.
that's
Where
okay.
they were-
Yo, the
Where they
second Rick is
connected.
gone.
No, now we have the Clone Wars going off.
We did with Rick.
Rick.
Order Rick. Yep.
And I have to execute Order 66 on her.
Well, but that shows you the passion that goes into this franchise. You know, it's not just a movie. It's not just it's something that people are extremely passionate about. Like Miss Whitney said, like Leia's the middle name of her daughter. Like this is important, and I think it's so cool just to see the passion there, and that we're allowed to have differences of opinions. I'm allowed to say I don't like that modern trilogy, but I'm also allowed to say I respect that everybody else likes it, and that's perfectly fine. What was that?
It was one of my sound effects.
That wasn't the right one. It's supposed to be the one just screaming. Yeah.
One of the many.
One of the 5 billion he has.
Or 5. One of the 5 he has.
Oh no, I got a bunch. Trust me.
5 billion.
Yep, 5 billion. Called it.
So, but we didn't really get. So, but how would you? If somebody said I never saw Star Wars, sell me on it. Like, why should I watch it? Let's close
Jar
the
Jar
fact. Let's close the
Binks.
fact. Wait, no, what? Holton, ready to boot you out of here.
Well, you get to see like an entire long trilogy of hot potato between a lightsaber, so that's good.
I've never
That's
heard
true,
that
that's
way.
true.
Yeah, there we go.
Luke,
Now what if Obi-Wan just left the lightsaber down with Anakin? Do you think
Oh.
that Darth Vader would have? Do you think that or Anakin would have taken Darth Vader with that lightsaber?
I mean,
I'll probably go with watch the Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
I mean, after how Anakin got cut up into tiny little pieces, I think he probably either would have left the lightsaber because he wouldn't be able to pick it up unless he has extra burnt pockets that he has that we don't know about, or he
No,
just
Palpatine would have taken it.
oh yeah,
With his
Palpatine would have taken
troopers.
it too, and he would have changed the crystal to red.
Yeah, but that's a whole other journey by itself. I mean, if you look at like the comics for it, that's a whole different story on how he got it, on how he changed it.
So wait, he'll go with red.
It would
That's
change.
the-
Well, he can change it.
So he'll change it to you.
Not okay. Listen now. It's not gonna change it to me. You know this.
Well,
Don't trigger me now.
So
Hey,
I'm
Red.
going to answer the question,
Thank you.
which is I think that a lot of times when people don't like things or when they won't watch things, it's because it's been sold too hard to them. So if in 2021 you've not watched anything Star Wars, it's because you're like, everyone's telling me to watch Star Wars, I don't want to watch it. And I think there's people that are like, I don't like sci-fi stuff. So telling them it's not sci-fi, it's like a kind of timeless fantasy story that just happens to be in space. And it's, story of this one person's journey and this coming of age thing. And I would tell them that it's a cultural institution for a reason. So just give it a chance and give it a watch the original trilogy. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. There's no pressure to be like, oh, all of a sudden I love Star Wars and all that. Just see what all the hype is about. The hype, you might think it's deserved, you might not, but it's it's there for a reason, and it's stayed relevant for a reason.
I feel like I never watched it because I never really understood how to watch it, like what should go first and what should go last, because no one ever told me, no one actually ever told me to watch either. I never had friends who really like Star Wars or anything. I like sci-fi. And
Oh my
And
goodness.
it can be very intimidating to get into when you see Star Wars fans, like a lot of us here in this meeting, that are very gung-ho and yelling at each other about stuff. And with a wall full of Mandalorian art and Star Wars tattoos and all this stuff where it's like, ooh, I don't know if I want to get into that. It's like,
Yeah, no, I think
you don't have to be as extreme as we all are. You can be a casual Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I think Marvel is also like a good representation of that,
Mhm.
because they got, especially when Endgame came out and Infinity War, they sold it really well. That those are one of the highest grossing films, and so it's showing that you can watch it casually and still enjoy it, or you could do what I do and go hardcore mode, watch every single Marvel movie that's in that cinematic
Yes.
universe in direct order, including the TV
Yes.
series and the
That's what I'm
short.
doing now.
That's what I'm doing too right now.
Yes.
Right now I'm on Civil War. and
I
then-
have done it 3 times and I am not gonna stop.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen
I was
all
watching
of
them
them
in order
just
too.
in a choppy order. I watched WandaVision, thought it was fantastic.
Oh,
We should probably say this
that's
for the Marvel
masterpiece.
podcast.
Yeah, I was about to say we have a Marvel podcast coming up soon, in the next 30
We
days.
should have a
so,
DC one too.
No.
No.
Yes.
Ew.
Welcome
No.
to the
Not about
DC
DC
Batman's
movies, but just about
Batman's
DC
the only good
characters.
DC character. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. DC is bad.
but let's
What
let's
about
go
Red
back
Hood?
and no.
What about Red Hood?
We got to close out this one. We are running out of time. We will have a Marvel one though, so be on the lookout for that invite. All right, so before I pass it to be closed out, I just want to thank everybody for joining us. It's always fun to talk Star Wars. Always fun to have staff and students involved in it, and yeah, passion. Passion is the
Passion.
word. Word of the day is passion. So go ahead, close us out.
Okay, I'll close it. And I like to thank everyone again, especially the teachers, since it's Teacher Appreciation Week. I'd like to thank you all for coming here out of your busy schedules.
Bye.
Oh,
Hi.
and I can hear myself twice, but that's fine. Oh, bye everyone, and I hope you had a lovely time here at the podcast, and thank you for coming.
We're gonna have some words, you and
And
I.
make sure to look at the description below because I will put the Kahoot and just more things. I don't know. And be on the lookout for our Marvel episode, and the last episode I think we have on the podcast right now is golf. So you should check
Nope.
out that one too.
We have anime coming up this week and golf. And
Anime.
yeah, just be on the
Oh,
lookout.
really? We do?
Anime. I like.
Well,
I-
Red, I
it's
forgot
going.
to
It's
see
going
that-
online. So yeah, it hasn't gone up yet. It goes up this week.
Anime.
I'm gonna
All
be
right.
on the second anime one, and I'm gonna
Wait, I thought
explain
you were saying
JoJo's
that we were
color
gonna record
theory to
another
you
anime
guys.
one.
All right, guys,
Well,
let's
hold on,
close out.
you kinda missed it.
Nope.
Okay.
Ready? All right. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, wait. I just want to say, if you like to support us, please like our videos and watch our videos and share with your family and friends our content so you can support us by doing this. And thank you for watching our videos, and thank you for supporting us by this way. And I hope you have a lovely day. That's all I wanted to say.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Had a great
Good one.
time.